Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weeping and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
On behalf of BVO Sports TV, we would like to thank our sponsor, Raycon, makers of the Raycon Everyday Earbuds, the perfect model for premium sound with active noise cancellation to block out distractions and transparency mode to keep you aware of your surroundings. They are the ideal for your everyday needs. Just visit RayconGlobal.com. That's Raycon Global.com and elevate your listening experience.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy BVO Sports TV. We back with another show, man. Salute to the guys, man. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Yeah, you good. What up, Free? What up, Juan? What up, 3Z? I don't know. BVO done fell down the steps, man. What's up with y'all?
What's up? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good. You good, bro. Can you hear me?
Cool. Yeah, I can hear you now. You
Okay.
sound loud as heck.
I am? Oh, you probably got that headphone. I'm only on my speakerphone.
Yeah, I got my earphones. Yeah, I got my earphones on.
I'm just chilling with I'm just chilling with my speakerphone with my hand.
Man, but salute, man. Salute to my brother Prize, man. You know, he off that diesel, man.
That's crazy. That man didn't even say I did something like nothing. I don't even want to have this conversation.
Off that diesel.
You full of that diesel, huh? You stuck with them people, huh?
Salute to my brother Juan. Salute to my man Puerto Rican Free.
Yeah.
Salute to my man B3, man.
Yeah.
Big day today, man. We got some special guests coming by the doghouse to have some fun. But the day we've been waiting on, man, we got to see Devin Haney. We got to see my brother Devin Haney get in the ring. Not get in the ring, but do the face-off with Brian Norman. I'll tell you this, it kind of was crazy to see the dads were more entertaining than Brian and Devin. I kind of was like shocked by that. What about you, man? Like,
what you mean?
Like they wasn't really going back and forth the same way you seen Bill and them going back and forth. I kind of was shocked.
Both of them fighters, I mean, they talk, but not as much as they dads. You know, it's them. You got certain dads that just gonna just do all the talking.
I never really seen that before. That's kind of different, man, to see it where the dads are the ones kind of the main,
going crazy
in this whole thing.
Yeah, right. I want to see them rumble, but I mean, I really don't because I think.
Man, Bill beat the
what?
Brian beat the light.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say Brian used to be a professional fighter, bro.
Come on, we don't want to see no unalivement.
Definitely don't. I definitely don't.
Bill a bad boy, man, because he only do that. I know that I play with a box like he won't get beat up. He almost got beat up by my brother Bernard. What Bernard said, let's go to the bathroom. I'm a bathroom guy.
That man said, "Nah, get down where you mad at." I like that.
I'm a bathroom guy.
That was nasty, man.
I was trying to get a new drop, but Prize let us down, man.
Oh no, I ain't. Nah, I got you.
We still ain't got it. But,
no, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. And I was moving around. You know,
so you know how we do, man. We got to hit him with our nigga sword, man.
Strike red lightning! Give power to my nigga sword!
That's the funniest. That's the funniest ish I ever heard, bro.
But we about to have some fun, man. So let me ask you this, man. Seeing David Benavidez and Yarde, they look
Yeah,
pretty calm standing next to each other. What do you think about that?
yeah. I feel like they was kind of respectful throughout the whole thing. I like that. I like their energy though. You know, that quiet energy. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Yarde, he got me hyped when he was talking. You know, he was saying how he got better and he started boxing late and all that. But you know, it's his gas tank for me. But I mean, the energy was cool for me. I know some people didn't really like it, but I thought it was cool. You know, they was cordial,
Yeah,
quiet.
Yarde is a star, man. Yarde is a star.
That quiet stuff, man. You know that makes for a hell of a fight to me.
I mean, I wanted Yarde to slap David in his mouth, but he didn't.
Wow.
So I mean, that would have gave us a little bit more excitement.
Oh man, you see, you want to be like them. You want to watch some Russian boys. Man, they be knocking each other out at the face off, bro. They be straight putting each other to sleep.
Hey man, that just let you know that hey, I want to hurt you when I see you. That's the kind of
Man.
stuff I like. They don't let each other know that enough in boxing. Like, I'm here to hurt you, man. I'm not here to say what's up. I'm here
Yeah,
to
I don't want
hurt
to
you,
see
man.
nobody get knocked out before the fight, though. That's crazy.
I mean, it would be nice though. It'd be nice to see him get in there and throw hands, man. That's what we want to see. We
Man.
want to see guys fight. But I say this is gonna be a good card. I'm excited about it. The only thing I will say is this: sometimes, man, it takes so long to get to these fights, you kind of almost don't be excited no more.
I'm
Because
definitely excited.
maybe it's just because the fight is way in the middle of nowhere, but I kind of ain't as excited as I once was about the fights. Not saying I'm not gonna watch. I'm just saying it's just like they fighting so far away. It don't even feel like they fighting. You
Man.
know,
Yeah, I
and
feel
then
you, though.
it's just
I
too
mean,
far away, man. They fighting
yeah.
in Neverland, dog. I don't understand why they went all the way to the desert to
But
fight. They should have.
that's where the check is, man. Like if you when you an independent contractor, your contract for you might like the contract and you got to go with it. It might not be on your your home, not even your the soil you used to walking on. It'd be something completely different. But they contractors at the end of the day. So that's where the fight is. That's where they got to show up to get paid at. So it is what it is. But I feel
Yeah.
you though. I'd rather had a fight at the Great Madison Square or
Hmm.
you know, the Barclays. I like that was my first time being there. That was nice.
They could go to
Vegas.
Camden, man. Ain't that
Hell
what they
no,
supposed? Ain't they supposed to be building a new 76er stadium out there in Camden, New Jersey?
man. Allegedly, they talking about putting it downtown. I seen the
Man, for
blueprints
what?
on it, bro.
For
If
what?
they
So he
put
can.
that stadium downtown, it's gonna turn into like New York City. You would not be able to go down Market Street. It's gonna be a complete disaster.
No, y'all ain't got a good team. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Well, we got my brother
Crazy. We
Free in the
hooping this
house.
year.
And we got my man Insane in the house. What's going on, man? How y'all feeling?
Well, good.
Free insane.
It's
What
all
up?
it's all good. Just enjoying to be here. Man, let's talk this
Uh-huh.
boxing talk.
Salute to my brother
Salute to the
Rock,
channel.
man. What's going on, Rock? How you feeling, man?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen?
Hey,
Oh,
man,
what up? What up,
how did
coach?
you how did you feel about seeing my man Black Jesus in there, kind of toying around with Brian? Do you think Brian's gonna put some work on him, or what you think?
Now, well, the funny part about it, we call him, we don't call him Muslim Black Jesus. That kind of that don't that don't really make no sense right there.
That's crazy.
Hey, what the minister say, Rock? I can't be a good Christian if I ain't a good Muslim, or I can't
Hey,
be a good Muslim if I ain't a good Christian, man. We the same.
yeah, I mean, I understand that. I don't make no distinguishment between it. God
Yeah,
is God to me. That being said, um,
yeah.
man, I never seen Devin act like I never seen Devin or Bill act the way they act. Um,
Well, Bill always show his tail. That's what
no,
Bill do.
no, Bill didn't show his tail. He was real docile. He had to be brought up out of it. Then he out there on the red carpet shadow boxing in an orthodox stance. So, oh man, I
Oh,
mean, usually when Dale do them face downs, he real
serious.
he real serious, and sometimes he might even push you. Now, I think tomorrow he'll probably try to be a little bit more aggressive after the weigh-in and stuff like that. You
Hmm.
know, may even try to push B, but right now they doing everything It's like they wishing upon a star. You know, the Normans, you know, B Norman, I'm saying, they want Devin to be at his best. They want Devin to be at his best. The Haneys are saying, we think he's gonna have a problem making weight. Or, you know, we got over here 8 days before them. Our experience gonna get us. So they looking for something to be wrong with the Normans. Whereas the Normans saying, we don't give a damn. We want you to be at your best, period, point blank. We that confident. So that's how it's kind of playing. And then you top all that off in the prelim, and then you come to the weigh-in, and that's my grandson, and Devin, he bunny rabbing around the stage and stuff like that. I just think they're trying so it just looks strange to me, man.
Look like it's working, man. It look like it's working though.
That shit ain't working. Shit ain't working.
If I can interject for a second, if you done, Rock, Coach Rock, right? If I'm not mistaken.
All I tell you like this right here, I always tell B and tell my son, be the eye of the storm.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. My thing about that is I feel like Devin is loose. He's showing how limber he is. He's not weight draining this time. Brian Norman was sitting there stiff and dry. You know what I mean? But what I want to do first is I want to give both the fathers the utmost respect, because them dudes sold this fight and showed how black versus black can sell. So you seen a new side of Brian Norman Sr. who did his thing in selling this fight, and Bill Haney. So they both did their thing. So salute to both of them. Like I said, Brian Norman is the best welterweight in the division. He's a champion. He's a knockout artist. He's number one in that division for a reason. So Devin Haney got to come take it from Norman. But as far as Brian Norman thinking that this is going to be easy, a cakewalk, or believing Devin Haney is Jin Sasaki, or whoever's with him believing that he's Jin Sasaki or all those other dudes he fought, Devin Haney's on a different level. But Brian Norman is number one in the division. So if Devin Haney happens to get by Brian Norman, we're going to give him all respect and props. And y'all know how I feel already. I got Devin stopping this dude in 6 or 7 rounds or just outboxing him. But, man, shouts out to Brian Norman Jr., Brian Norman Sr., Bill Haney, and Devin Haney. Shout out to all them black brothers. They did their thing, and they showed out. They sold this fight.
I'll say this, man. All jokes aside, and be free, I'm sure you'll agree with me on this. I give Brian Jr. and Devin F's. They let their dad sell the fight. Them brothers didn't do nothing. They barely was talking. I don't understand what they doing, man. You can't let your dad sell the fight, man. Y'all gotta sell the fight. I don't know why Devin didn't push him the same way he pushed Lomachenko. I don't know why.
Because
100,000.
Because he got danger in front of his ass. Wasn't no danger.
Or could it be $100,000 fine? Could it be
ain't
the
no
same
goddamn fine?
He got fined last time for pushing Loma. He got fined for pushing Loma.
Yeah, he did get fined for pushing Loma.
100,000. That's a lot of money.
Man, listen, man. How much? Let me ask you this right here. Let me ask you this.
It might be fight of the year. It definitely might be fight of the year.
No. Let me talk to the Haney dude.
Go ahead.
How many times you seen Devin Haney shove somebody in a face off?
I seen Devin Haney only shove. I seen him shove Ryan outside the ring, and I seen him shove Lomachenko, and they hit him with a fine. That fine took a lot of money out of his pocket.
You need to go do more research, because Devin Haney known for shoving boxers during the way off.
Yeah, he always pushing niggas.
So, bro, you coming way late to the party.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't shove Brian Norman in front of the elevator. That was
he pushed JoJo. No, he pushed JoJo Diaz. He pushed Leonard. He pushed all them. That's what.
Hold on, but BVO, can I tell you when he did it?
What you mean?
He did it after the last face-off. Just they have one more face-off tomorrow after the weigh-in. So it's like, I just don't want him to put his hands on him for one. But I just don't want him to get fined. That's it. I'm gonna go on mute. I think this is the young brother coming in now.
Hey, salute to my brother Keith Cologne, man. My favorite Puerto Rican, man. How you feeling, man?
Salute.
What up?
So
what up, Keith?
So what you think about this, man? We got Black Jesus about to fight Brian Norman. What you think about that fight, man?
He ain't pop up yet, BVO. He's still buffering.
Yeah, he
Oh, okay.
buffering.
Yeah, he froze. Okay. Hey, can you hear us now, champ?
No,
Yeah, I
he's
can hear
buffering.
you. Can y'all hear me?
Oh. Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you,
now
but
we
there
can
you
hear.
go.
Now we
There
can
you
hear.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got a slight delay. That's all.
Wait, hold on a second. How about now?
You good? You good?
Everything
But
good
but
now?
what? Yeah, everything good. So what you think about this big card, man? Pretty soon we gonna see you on some of these cards, man. What you think about this big card?
I think it's a great card. You got a lot of great fighters out there. Yeah, I think it's a great card though. All in all, it's a lot of great fighters. I feel like it's gonna make for a spectacular night of boxing.
When you see a guy like Abdullah Mason getting ready to fight Sam Noakes, how you see that fight playing out?
I feel like that's a great fight. Both guys, up and coming. I feel like they both going to shine in their own way. But I feel like Abdullah gonna pull it out.
Yeah, I think so too. The only thing that worried me is Sam was beating people dead in the UK. I just don't know if he can do that. Abdullah, hopefully he can't do it to Abdullah, but he been beating people dead. And I was going to ask you this: when a guy got sneaky power, did that change the way you approach the fight?
I mean, it depends on your style. You know, some people they style. They like to jump in and out. Other people they like to brawl. So it really depends on your style. So if you more of a guy that like jumping in and out, you gotta be a little bit more careful because you don't want to run into nothing. But other than that, nah.
So that being said, man, I wanted to ask you, man, when you and we've been seeing this like crazy, the fights you've been in. So we've been seeing you knocking everybody out, man. Is that changing the way you approach boxing now?
Nah, not at all. I feel like I'm a guy that think first. I'm a thinker first. I don't rely on my power. If the knockout come, it come. When I train in the gym, I just don't train power. I train every aspect of boxing. But if it come, it come.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta feel good when you hit somebody and they just get obliterated, man. It's gotta feel
Yeah,
good. when you fought when
definitely.
you fought when you fought on that Danny Garcia card, man, because you believe that you was in the Barclays Center, man, fighting, or did that stuff not bother you no more when you fight in these big arenas?
I mean, right now, it was dope. I feel like that wasn't my first time there that week, so I kind of, my second time me coming in, I wasn't like, dang, I was there for the weigh-ins. They had some press there, so it was pretty cool. It was dope seeing how everything was set up, but yeah, I wasn't like caught too guard, caught too off guard. I'm not gonna say like, you know, I'm already used to the big lights and all that, but like my pro debut, I came out on a big card. A lot of people was there, so I feel like that prepared me for chances and opportunity like this one that passed.
So are you excited about getting out of school? Because the word is, as soon as you graduate, you're gonna step up in competition. Are you excited about graduating this spring?
Yeah. No, I'm excited. Get to put more focus into my craft. Get to work harder. Um, Step up in competition. Yeah, the whole nine for sure.
Yeah, because I know one thing that I love about boxing, man, is watching young fighters grow. And I can say, I would have seen you come a long way, man. Look like you're getting more confident. And I'm surprised you haven't fell in love with your power, man. Because when you beat people dead, man, you would think like, I noticed you don't ever admire your work, man. That's a good thing. That's gotta
Yeah,
feel good to
nah,
knock somebody out.
yeah, nah, for sure. But at the same time, it's like I know what type of fighter I am. I'm not just thinking like, oh yeah, just because I'm knocking everybody out, I'm gonna knock everyone out. Like I know that's not the case at all. I understand that, it's not even my power that, knock people out. It's the skill, it's the constant, just keep going at it, keep going at it. Like my last fight, like when I hit him one time, it's not like I just hit him and he was out. Now it took a couple rounds to break my opponent down. So I know that, I still got to be a student of the game. I still got to grow, still keep getting better.
Yeah, I like that. I just want. I don't. I'm just glad you don't got that. What they call it now, that Tom and Jerry in your game. I like how you stand there in the pocket. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But let me ask you
yeah.
this: we got a big fight with Shakur. Getting ready to fight Tio, man, two-time Ring Magazine champion. What you think? How you think that fight's gonna go?
I feel like it'll be a better fight than Shakur versus Zepeda, but I feel like Shakur's still gonna be victorious. I feel like he's still gonna win. But I say it's gonna be a better fight than Shakur and Zepeda because Tio got more athletic ability than Zepeda. He a bit more stronger, a bit more longer, probably even a bit faster. And I say with Zepeda is just like his biggest thing is he throws a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? With T.O., it's a little bit more that come with him. He a little bit more unpredictable. He might jump up and jump this way and throw a right hand this way. So um, with T.O., you gotta be a little bit more on your game. But I feel like as the rounds go on, Shakur gonna pull away with the lead.
I can see that. But my only thing would be this: when you think about that fight, does it bother you when you heard Shakur say he'll never fight like he did versus Zepeda? Did that disappoint you at all?
Not for real, not for real. I feel like every fight, every fighter gonna bring something different out of Shakur, and out of every fighter. So Zepeda, he was that guy that he had to stand there in order to win. He had to stand there and take a little bit more shots. Another fighter may bring something totally. You get what I'm saying? Like styles make fights. So if you notice when you see every fighter, like whether it's Shakur or whoever, they don't come in the ring with the same MO 9 times out of 10. Unless that fighter has the same style where they're able to do it. If it's a different fighter, this fighter throw more punches. This fighter got a little bit more power. He more speed. It all really depends on who's in front of him.
Did you see the part where Zepeda got that one shot off the whole fight and he almost knocked him out? Was you nervous seeing that? When he hit him and he went into the ropes? Oh, I think he fell off. But I don't know. Keep it be back, man. Let me see. Prize, can you hear me? Okay.
I hear you clearly.
Okay. But yeah. So when y'all seen that, and it's something I always wonder. When y'all seen that fight with Shakur versus Zepeda, did you guys enjoy that fight? How would you say you guys rated that fight?
I rated that fight a 9 out of 10. Pretty much, Shakur showed us that he can bang with anybody. He showed us that he's superior. Shakur showed me that you can put him in any situation, and he's going to show you what type of boxer he is by thinking his way out of it, boxing his way out of it. He commanded the fight, and he did a good job.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Can you hear us?
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, you got that Obama phone, Keith.
That's crazy.
Nah, they called me, made sure I'm doing an interview.
Oh yeah, salute, man. Hey, when you get the new Corvette yet?
Nah, yeah, I want to try those first.
Hey, I can't wait till you pull up on a new Corvette, man. I'll be hyped, man.
It's coming.
Hey, champ, can I ask you a question, champ?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself one day maybe getting in the ring with an Inoue if he moves up to the 126 division?
Yeah, for sure. People be asking me, like, what's the I don't know what they say, like, if there's any way I'll come in to be, if it's what's the fight that'll like mark me down as like probably the greatest right now. I always say it's the Inoue. He's the face of boxing in my division. If it's anybody to beat, if it's anybody to take the crown from, it's him. He got all the accolades, the notoriety, the respect, and in order to beat the best, he is the best in and around my division. So I definitely agree with that.
Champ, looking at you in these fights, I think you're the goods, and I think somebody like you with the preparation that you have and the serious that you take into this boxing match, I honestly feel like you can beat a Inoue, a monster Inoue. I think you got all the tools and the potential and the power to knock this guy out. Let's just see one day if we can get him in the ring, champ.
For sure. Appreciate that.
I'll say this, Keith. Don't say his name. He'll pull up on you, man. Anyway, different, man.
Man, he ain't pulling up nowhere.
He'll pull up, man.
That man don't leave Japan, bro.
Anyway, be beating people dead. I know you see that, Keith.
Man.
Come on, man. It's me, dog. I know that's got to be crazy when you see him doing that. I mean, he be beating people up.
If I'm being, I'm not gonna say it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boxer. Like I see, like I watched 100 fights, 1,000,000 fights throughout my whole lifetime. I'm really a student of the game. You
Right.
know, his style is the reason why he's able to get these crazy knockouts. But as you seen, as he moved up, he's not like some super invincible guy. He also get hit, and not only do he also get hit, but he also go down. So it's like. That's all a fighter like me need to see. It's like, all right, cool. How he went down? Like, I don't think he go down once, but he went down like twice. So
You're right.
he a great fighter in his own, but like I understand styles make fights. You can't come at a great fighter with something that he's seen 100 times already. So that's just my intuition, how I think about the game and sport.
And I agree with you on that. The only thing that I would say is when I seen him beat Scooter, I said, "Oh, Inouye's for real," because me and you both know how good we both know how good Scooter is, man, and the way he dominated him. And I'll be honest, I really never seen anybody dominate folk in that way. I mean, you can say, go ahead.
Like one of the interviewers said earlier, with the right preparation, not saying that Scooter didn't prepare right. But when you going over there to their hometown, like he went overseas,
right?
We don't like he was running in his he had bought a treadmill in his hotel, heater on, like you get what I'm trying to say. It was a lot of difficulties that came into that preparation that made it harder for him, come fight night. I truly believe, and it's not to make any excuses. Like Scooter didn't make any excuses, but yeah, cool. I don't feel like he went in there his best self. Why? Because that's a home advantage that Inoue has. I bet you he was probably in the gym that had sauna, good heat, whatever, like everything that he needed to cut weight. Probably, he was comfortable. My man was in a hotel room with the heat on.
That was crazy.
Like you don't hear no other fighter doing that. You get what I'm saying? And not only that, but he made the weight. Let him not make the weight. People just say, "Oh, he's not in shape. He wasn't taking it serious." It's like he did everything that he had to do, but at the end of the day, he wasn't 100% because of the preparation. It wasn't comfortable. And as a fighter myself, I know that you could do everything right in training camp, but that last week, if your body just not feeling it, it's not feeling it.
Yeah, I definitely can agree with that. Go ahead. If anybody got some questions for Keith, go ahead.
Yeah, I just got a couple more questions. So, out of any of the champions at 126, who were you searching out the most to get a big fight with?
If I'm being honest, if I'm being totally honest, I can't even say like I'm searching for anybody. Not to sound cliche or anything, but because I know how the box game go. Like, the landscape that's up there right now. When it's my turn, it's going to be a totally different landscape. These guys, if I'm being honest, these guys is not going to still be champions. It's going to be somebody new that's going to have these belts. Like I said, Inoue might be the one with all the belts at this time. He's still at 22, I believe. So I know that by the time they come up. But if I was, let's say if I was one fight away, I'd definitely say, like, a guy like Nick Ball, just because of the fact that, like, I feel like resume-wise, it's more, like, versatile. He's, like, the gritty fighter, and I feel like it'd be big because it's an overseas fight. You know what I'm saying? Meaning it's not just it's not a Puerto Rican versus whatever. It's the U.S. versus where he's from, so which will make which will make for a bigger fight.
Right. And this is I have one more question too. What do you feel like you have to do at 126 to separate you from the rest, to let them know, hey, I'm the top dog here, this is my division now, I'm moving everybody out the way, make way for me?
I just gotta keep being myself. Staying true to my craft. Everything in this boxing game is already written. When you look at all the champions, they got the same tendencies. When you look at everybody that came up short, they don't have the same tendencies as the champion. So I just gotta keep being myself, keep being focused, and that's stick to that.
Well, champ, I believe in you. I can see you got a bright future ahead of you. Keep knocking these dudes out the way you knock these dudes out, man. and get better every fight, because we sitting here, we supporting you, we like what you're doing, man, and just do you, man, and shine and do it the right way like you've been doing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, Coach Rock, you got any questions for Keith? My man, Coach Rock is up and coming coach, man. You there, Coach?
What's going on?
Yeah, I know Keith. I'm just on granddaddy duty right now. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know. Nah, man, I know
All
Keith.
good, all good.
He said I'm on granddaddy duty.
Yeah, I'm on granddaddy duty. Now I know Keith. Me and Chad, we follow Keith. We follow him on his YouTube channel. We like his whole movement from that standpoint. So, nah, man, never respect.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You know the exciting thing though, man, about seeing you come up, Keith, is that it's like you never get to see some time when God started at the beginning, because ain't no use in trying to reach you when you got a champion, because you ain't got nothing to say then. But speaking of that, and I just wanted to ask you, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, you know, as you climb up in the ranks, you know, more opportunities come. I'm not gonna say people become less reachable, but it definitely get harder, you know. That's understandable. But yeah.
You got good media training, Keith. I like how you said that. I actually almost believe what you just said. Shout out to Keith.
Nah, it's true though. You know, it's true.
And I'd rather be in the mill working on this media training. I like this guy, man. But let me ask you this, because I don't want to forget. When you heard Shakur say that he would never fight like he did again versus Zepeda, and the fans were all so disappointed, do you think that was a good move for him to say that?
Wait, you said his fans was disappointed?
Yeah, because he said that he's never gonna fight the way we've seen him fight against Willie Zepeda.
Man, ain't no fans said that, man, but Mexicans.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't feel that way. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I feel as though what he meant by that was like he's not going to like take any punishment, you know, like he's not going, like he sat on the ropes longer than he should have, which caused him to get hit. You know, with a guy like Tio, I wouldn't encourage to do that for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Why would you? You know he have trouble with movers. Why would you make it easier for him to sit on the ropes? You know, however, again, with Zepeda, it's a different type of style. If you ain't gonna sit on the ropes, then you're gonna be moving. But everybody was calling him a runner for moving X, Y, and Z. So cool, sit on the ropes, took a little bit more punishment. But like a guy like Tio, I wouldn't say to do it for nobody, like, you know, for nobody's judgment. You know, at the end of the day, you gotta win. I say move, catch him in between, start countering him, make him running the shots. We seen plenty of other fighters do it before. Like, we can make it real easy, you know, and more entertaining. So, you know, just keep catching him in between with counters or whatever the case might be, whatever the game plan is at the time. But I'm, you know, I wouldn't say that, because let's say another fight come, he might be the one walking to somebody, and they might be the one running. So what are they gonna say? Oh, Shakur don't know how to cut off the ring, you know? So you gotta, like I said before, every fighter gonna bring something different out of everybody when they get in the ring with them.
You remember when what was my man's name? I think one of my favorite things was when the baby said, "You almost knocked you out." Was you shocked when the baby thought he almost got knocked out?
When the who?
When Shakur was holding his daughter and she said, "You almost got knocked out." When you heard her say that, did that surprise you? The baby seeing that?
Nah, man. Kids, man. they unpredictable, man. They unpredictable.
Kids is kids, man.
Yeah, kids.
Hey, she was scared, man.
You kind of want to keep them away from the cameras a little bit, because, you know, they're a little bit unpredictable. But you know, that was funny. I
didn't know if he was gonna get knocked. You can say it was pretty cool to see that, man. But let me ask you this, man, before I let you get out of here, man. When you see a guy like Devin Benavidez, you know, I like him a lot, but he played a lot of games where he kind of was clout chasing Canelo. Do you think a guy like that is really the goods, or do you think he just kind of made his name up on calling Canelo out when you talk about David Benavidez?
No, I think David Benavidez is like that. You know, I don't feel like he clout chasing. This my personal opinion, honestly. You know, everybody got their own opinion. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't always a David Benavidez fan. Not to say I wasn't a fan, but I ain't think he was good. You know, I just thought like, oh, all right, his size. You know, when he went up against Caleb Plant, I was rooting for Caleb. I thought Caleb was going to outbox him. I thought it was going to be a tough fight, but I ain't see, you know, but then I had to sit back and realize it's like, you know, just because his style is a little bit more unorthodox, David Benavidez, and it's not the typical style that should teach a fighter coming up, that don't mean he's not good. He's just good in his own way. Like, he's a beast at taking the other fighter best attribute and just, nope, that's not gonna work today. You know, you gotta worry about all these punches coming back. You gotta worry about the pressure. And when you really look at it, his punch selection, where he throw, how he swipe the hands down, is really like, you don't see too many fighters do that, especially not at that size, you know. And it's sometimes they be coming so quick that they just all look like crazy punches. But when you really look at it, it's like, oh snap, he faked the uppercut, went to the body, then swiped the hand out, came with the hook upstairs. So I feel like David Benavidez, he is a problem. He is good. I don't feel like he was clout chasing out Canelo. Canelo went up in his weight class. You know, he the face of boxing, so he want to test himself against the great. And plus,
can you say it again? Can you say it again? People didn't hear that about Canelo. You say that one more time so people can hear that. I'm gonna clip that. What'd you say Canelo was?
Canelo was the face of boxing.
No, there you go. You go.
What?
You see what she did?
BVO trying to don't let him.
This is a sick Negro.
I messed up, Keith. I said
Don't let him set you
Canelo's
up,
the
Keith.
face of boxing, man. You just about to say that, and then somehow you messed up and didn't say it.
Nah,
He
bro.
was.
No,
man.
he still is. They come to see Canelo, man. Come on, don't do that, man.
Yeah, they come to see her. They come to see him. He the breadwinner, but you know, if you talk about like he just got beat, you know, you gotta get a crown up to Crawford.
No, Crawford's good, but I give Canelo credit because one thing you got to give credit for is that when you got a fighter like Canelo who will say, "Give me the biggest, blackest dude you got, I'll fight him. It don't matter where, and we'll do it." That goes a long way, man. I don't know if David's that way.
But he ain't say that with David Benavidez.
Too
He
big,
definitely
man.
did.
I don't remember him saying that between the black dudes. Who was the biggest black dude he fought? He was pulling dudes up.
The biggest, blackest dudes that you can ever imagine. Floyd.
He lost
Man, he let folk get old. That's what he
No,
did.
he didn't. No, he didn't. See what you started, Keith. Now you got people hating on Canelo, man.
Man,
Canelo, a great fighter, but I like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But for one, he's not the same Canelo that he was. For two, you know, he is like the Super Bowl of boxing, if you could say. Like, he is the breadwinner. Like, Canelo could keep fighting and keep making millions and millions and keep losing, and he's still gonna make millions. It's Canelo.
Hey, listen, man. What you don't understand is BVO is we call him the black sombrero.
Keith is my brother, man. They don't say that. No.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We call that brother sombrero around here. That's a fact.
Hey, you see, I'm black, man. Wife might be Spanish, but I'm black, man. So you
still sombrero. Yeah. I don't give a damn what you look like. You still a sombrero around this motherfucker.
And for the record, he don't like black nor Puerto Rican boxers. Not for real.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Keith, one of my favorite Puerto Ricans, man. Look what y'all doing, man. Y'all talking crazy to my guests, man.
Hey, Keith, you his favorite Puerto Rican until you have to box one fight.
Yeah. Oh man,
if you got to box somebody as opposed to banging them, then he gonna be calling you a black runner.
That's wild.
Just be prepared. Just be prepared.
He fight like a man. He not gonna do all that running and stuff, man. I see Keith. He be beating people dead. He don't like to talk about it, but I seen him live. Beat a dude dead. Dude was unconscious, man.
Did you get a chance?
I said when he get down the road, and like I said, sometimes you gotta box somebody as opposed to banging them. When you gotta do that, Keith, he gonna call you a black track star.
It's what it is, man.
That's crazy.
You don't believe that, Keith.
Let me ask this, Keith. I don't know.
Salute to my brother Adam, man.
I don't know if they didn't ask you this already, which if they hadn't, then they ain't doing their damn job. But
hold on, this dude's talking crazy, man.
What?
Wait a minute.
Get out of here, Doug.
Yeah, don't tell me you're talking crazy, man.
I'm gonna talk. Y'all know I'm gonna talk crazy anyway, so it is what it is. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah.
Have you been asked that question?
Nah, not here, not today. Nope.
See, they don't know what they're doing. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm a journalist out here, and they don't know what's going on. Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr., man. How you break that fight down? Who you pick to win?
If we scale wise, they both up there with each other. I don't feel like either one of them. Both got great skills. Both fighters got great skills. They both great at what they do. But I really feel like Brian Norman is like tailor made for Devin's style. I say that to say, it's a way that he can't beat him for sure. I'm not saying that he can't. I feel like he got the skills and the ability to beat him. Whether he knock him out, whatever the case might be. But when we saw Devin lose against Ryan, Ryan wasn't always on the front foot. Ryan clipped him and Ryan started going after him. But even when Devin got back up, Ryan looked like he started to get a little gas, so Devin started pushing the issue. Devin started coming to Ryan a little bit. I don't feel like Brian Norman is gonna give Devin the opportunity to come to him, and that's when Devin is like, that's where that's his weakest. It's like, all right, if Brian Norman throughout the whole fight, remember me saying this now. If y'all see Brian Norman doing things for Devin to come to him, Brian Norman gonna win. But if Brian Norman come out the gate and just try to jump on Devin, he is not gonna be victorious that night.
Okay.
I gotta say this. I gotta say this though, Key. Hold on.
That's
I gotta
a
say
great
this,
take.
Key. I gotta say this, Key. I gotta get your dad. Next time I see your dad, remind me to get his brother $50, man. You got some hellified media training, man. I just realized, I said, man, Keith is great at not giving me a straight answer, but give me an answer. I like that, Keith. Good job, man. I appreciate that.
I'm being real though. I say the same thing off air, you feel me, off the live. Like I really believe that.
But no, I got to give you your credit for that, man. You great at the media training, man. You gonna go far.
Well,
man.
you out of order.
How am I out of order, man? What are you talking about, man?
I'm gonna tell you out of order because you didn't sit here and criticize the man for being a perfect speaker, respectfully. Listen, second question. I thought you broke it down perfectly. We didn't see Devin. People don't like this. They don't like to accept this, and I want to hear your opinion on it. Devin come forward in a lot of his fights, right? People he want to sit there and run, that type of thing, but Devin has always been more or less a front-footed fighter. Now he can fight off the back foot if necessary. My question is this: in this fight, right? Even with the Ryan Garcia fight, he got clipped because I thought he was a tad bit too aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I thought that he was looking to showcase more than he needed to, instead of, and that was still, even him getting knocked down as many times as he did, it was still a split decision. In a fight like this, what would, if you were going out, you know what I'm saying, and you training, you ain't no trainer, respectfully, but at the same time, if you telling Devin, man, this how you need to fight to win, what would be your advice to him to win this fight?
To Devin?
Yeah, to Devin.
Don't step forward. You feel me? When that bell ring round one, you know how every fighter come to the middle of the ring? You don't come to the middle of the ring. First step is left and right. You know what I'm saying? You get them from the jump following you. You know what I'm saying? You start moving around. Because you don't even want to get in that. You don't even want to make it close. If we being honest, I feel like Brian Norman, he's a great fighter. He got great skills. If he ain't gonna be champion when they fight, he gonna be champion one day. But I feel as though he kind of got like that Marvin Hagler style to where people like and they want to see him win, especially against a guy like Devin. But Devin, it ain't your job to make this exciting. It's your job to win. And yeah, just stick to that script. You ain't gotta step forward. You know what you good at. That jab and footwork. Take us home with that jab and footwork.
Yeah.
That's a good analysis. The funny thing about it, one thing I realized and why I stopped arguing is because I realized I'm in Atlanta and I see him box. And y'all don't really know what kind of boxer he is. Y'all going on what y'all seen, what y'all going on what y'all seen coming out of those them first few top ranked fights and stuff like that. All I'm gonna tell you this here is that the only fight that he actually had sparring in, the only fight that he went in with two hands instead of one broke hand, and where he actually had sparring and could hit a heavy bag, was the Santillan fight. Now he done had healthy hands for a year, he had healthy hands for about 15 months now, and this is his third fight. B is a counterpuncher. So he's a natural counterpuncher. And, he got excellent time, excellent positioning from that standpoint. And he's not gonna walk. If he got to walk Devin down, he's not gonna walk Devin down aggressively. I mean, it may even be a boring ass fight because he's not just gonna come at this dude just with reckless abandon. It's gonna be behind the stick and it's gonna be behind feints. And the thing about it is this right here. If you get in the ring with Brian Norman Jr., you're gonna respect every feint. When you don't respect every feint, you get your ass knocked out. I mean, and people talk about the power and shit. I don't watch them spar probably about 36 to 48 rounds, maybe more. I ain't seen. And I've seen him knock at least 5 or 6 people out. I done seen him knock them out on the back foot. I done seen him knock them out on the front foot, and different stances, all kinds of shit, man. So I think I got a prop bet, and I ain't even gonna say it on these airways and stuff like that right now. But it's gonna come from a hook, but it ain't gonna be a left hook, and y'all gonna be surprised.
Well, that's a good.
Go ahead, Keith.
Go ahead, Keith. My take on it too, right? If like how y'all said, like if I was Brian Norman coach, I'll pay attention to a lot of things. A lot of things to tell you, like, all right, cool, even down to his sparring partners. He brought in bigger guys. He brought in Chris Conwell, somebody that's, he a machine coming forward. He brought in Troy, somebody real technical. 9 times out of 10, he also gonna come forward too, but he also a little bit of a boxer. So if I was him, I'm like, this fight, we not even coming for it. We all gonna box. He prepared for somebody to come at him. He prepared for a machine. So like how you said, he a great counterpuncher. So that fit right into the game plan. Get him coming to you. Start countering for the jump, feints, walk off, jab, counter him in between. So that's if
you talking about Devin counterpunching in between?
Nah, Brian Norman.
B. Norman, yeah. I mean, Charles Conwell, I'll be honest. I mean, even when talking about his sparring partners, I think he brought the wrong. I think he brought the wrong sparring partners in. He was trying to bring in bigger dudes to deal with size and deal with physicality. Man, Conwell looked like he weighed about 200 pounds, which means tell me he's not in shape.
He was big as heck when he came in. Yeah, he was huge, man.
Those arguments would make sense if we was actually talking about a fighter on the caliber of Devin Haney. But what we have to realize, and we have to take this regional thing out of it, take this bias out of it. This is Brian Norman's toughest test. This is the best person he ever been in the ring with, and we have to take that into consideration. Devin Haney's going to be the most skilled, faster, bigger, and stronger. I don't want to argue because they about to fight.
Bro, Devin, listen, like I said, man, you talking to a Devin Haney fan. I can tell you a Johnny come lately.
Let's not do. Hold on. We ain't got to do this. We ain't got to do this.
Hold on. Hold on. They got it, Dub. We got it.
What I'm saying is
that take it there.
What I'm saying is that okay, I'll give you. Man, listen, I'm gonna break it down like this way right here, and y'all men and y'all understand this. Brian Norman and the Normans are saying we want the best Devin Haney. We don't want no dehydrated Devin Haney. We want the best Devin Haney that he can possibly be. What Devin I'm saying? He been at 147 his whole career. We think he gonna have a hard weight cut. They want him to have a hard weight cut. We got to Saudi Arabia 8 days before them because we knew we had to get acclimated. So we don't think he experienced enough to win this fight. They wishing upon a damn star for something wrong. Why the Haneys is saying, bro, we want you at your best.
The sad part about that, even if you was being honest, and I'm gonna jump.
Well, let me do this real quick and say, I'm gonna let you answer and say, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you answer. But shout out to my brother Adam, my man Adam, been in like 4 of your fights. If you can, keep shout him out, man. He said he been about 4 of your fights, man. Shout out to my brother Adam.
Shout out Adam. I appreciate you for the support, man.
Yeah, you already know.
And what I want to say before you get out of here, Keith, is I appreciate you, man. You know I always got to message you. I message you in person, so. Well, I just want to let you know, man. Appreciate all that you're doing, man. So we'll talk to you soon, champ.
Keep doing your thing, champ. We definitely got support this way.
Hey, Keith.
All right, yeah. What's going on?
The first time you on the back foot, he gonna turn on your ass. I'm telling you now.
That's crazy.
You fuck Keith. If you throw one check hook, he gonna turn on your ass.
Hey, Keith,
This is a sick Negro.
You know what's so bad? You know what's so bad about this? He ain't lying to you. This is exactly what's gonna happen. He ain't lying to you.
He lying. Cause Keith hey, you see how they do keep what they've been doing this to black people for 400 years, man. So I'm used to this, man. I'm used to this, man.
Some type of way we done got the slavery. We done got the slavery in this conversation.
BVO, you the slave catcher.
Wow. That's crazy.
I know you seen Django. You hear Steven calling me the slave catcher? So shout out to
man. Hey, as we always tell you, man, we root for you and we love what you're doing. We root for you over here. And man, you always got a home over here, man. I appreciate you pulling up.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate y'all for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, Keith, we'll see you at the next fight.
Tell your pops, man, hell of a job on that media training, man. Hell of a job. I didn't even realize you was this media training, bro.
I got you.
That man is a college student, BVO. He's a college student.
Hey,
he knows how to talk. He knows how to talk.
Well, let me go and address this real fast. And when he said that we was hoping for a weight cut and things like that, Haney was. These are the same guys that saying Devin Haney ain't the same. He ran his last fight and the man got PTSD and he ain't showed nothing. So the fight is in one more day. Let's see what's gonna happen, and I guarantee Devin Haney's gonna stop this dude or beat him unanimously and send him to the hospital. Like I always say, and y'all can take this from my stride. And hear me out, BVO, Prize, Dub, Rock, D Free. He had that Outcast sweater on, meaning to say the South got something to say. Well, turn the radio off because we ain't trying to hear that shit. He getting stopped.
Hey, man. These brothers talking crazy.
All good, bro.
These brothers talking crazy. But I
gotta find Hey, my phone go out. I gotta find a charger. My phone finna die.
But I gotta say this, man. Shout out to Keith, man. Really good young brother, man. Love to see what he's doing. Because you gotta remember, a lot of people talk this promoter stuff, but Keith is actually him and his father out there making their own fights, man. They haven't got the opportunity yet to sign with a promoter. So I mean, and what they doing to me, you never know. They might not need to sign with a promoter, man, the way they keep going, because Keith is terrific, man. And he's showing a lot of power, a lot of promise. And like I said, I love the fact that he's knocking people out. I don't think that'll be the case when he go up in competition, because he's more of a boxer. But great job, man. And hell of a job on that media training, man, because Keith got up here. I thought I was talking to a politician, man, just a minute ago. Shout out to Keith, man. That brother gave me no answers.
Bro, you so far out of order. You don't even understand how far out of order you are.
Hold on, you out of order. You out of order, man. This is BVO, man. This is what we do, man. We have fun up here, man. This is what we do. We have fun. And you got to remember, I talk to Keith all the time. This is a friend of mine. So I can mess with my friend, brother. I can do that. It's my guy. But let me ask you guys this. Speaking about this prize, we didn't seen this before, but what do you think is going to be the main outcome of this card? Who do you think is going to really make their name on this card coming up?
Well, it's a couple cats that got a good chance. Brian Norman got a chance. Devin Haney got a chance. Anthony Yarde has a chance to make a name. Even David Benavidez. Let's say he just brutalized him. You know what I mean? So that's a tough question, but I feel like it's a couple cats. But if Brian Norman can figure out a way to win, that's what we're going to talk about. Nobody's going to talk about, even if David Benavidez stopped Yarde, we'll talk about it briefly, but we will be talking about Devin Haney. We'll be talking about Brian Norman, how he was being victorious. So if anybody needs to win, it's him, and he'll have the biggest win on the card if he can win.
He the face of boxing. Just
he gonna be on top of the world, bro.
You talking about who the face of boxing?
Hell yeah, that means everything run through Atlanta, then, baby.
You know what I will say though, man. And maybe this is another thought on it. I look at this fight, show you that contrast of somebody who's outspoken and somebody who's not. It's kind of weird to me that the fighters don't talk That's the only thing I don't like when it comes to this fight, is that the fighters don't talk.
Well, when the educational level is low, I don't see how you can speak. But
No,
I
wait a minute,
think
wait a
he
minute.
paid. I think he pays a person
First off,
to
Brian Norman
talk for
graduated
him.
from high
Though
school. Devin Haney stopped going to school in 6th grade.
I wasn't speaking on Brian Norman. I mean, I spoke on the whole, not just Norman. I'm just speaking on the whole in general.
I mean, most boxers, goddamn, man. Listen, man. I mean,
And I wasn't talking about the boxers though.
Stop going to school in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, man.
Is his thing messing up to y'all too, or is it just to me? Oh, did you say something again, Rock? Say it again. Can you hear me?
His phone dying. Probably that's what. Remember, he said his phone was dying.
Yeah, that's what it's messing up. It's messing up, Coach Rock.
For sure.
My bad. I'm gonna check. Gotta come back in.
All right.
He had to come back out and come back in. Man, but yeah, man. If B Norman win, man, he gonna be on top of the world, boy.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clearly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do more of those, Adam. Next week, I'm gonna have 4 amateurs coming up. So we working, man. I just got in touch with somebody really nice in boxing. Shout out to Golden Boy. We're gonna be doing some more stuff coming up soon, especially this new coming year, man. So look out, man. We're gonna have a lot of Golden Boy fighters coming up here, man. Shout out to Golden Boy. Shout out to the greatest living fighter, Oscar De La Hoya. Man, we gonna have some good stuff coming up, man. But I want to bring this up. I want to talk about this before we go. The thing I was wondering, when people talk about these fights with Brian Norman and Devin, I don't think people realize that I've seen these guys on interviews. These guys are not very engaging on interviews. It's kind of, some of the stuff Brian say is funny because he don't talk. But I think in order to be a star, you really got to speak. You have to speak. I don't care what nobody say. You got to speak, man. Because people say what they want about like Tank. When you put Tank on that press conference stage, he's going to start talking. And that's the thing that scared me with Devin. His dad do a lot of the talking. And same thing with Brian Jr. His dad do a lot of the talking. That's the only thing
their gimmick, though, BVO. You know?
I just don't think that'll work for the stage, man. I don't think that'll work on Madison Avenue. So what are you going to do? Have his dad in the Pepsi commercial too?
Come on now. Devin Haney got tons of endorsements, bro.
I'm not saying he don't. What I'm saying is for what we talking about, superstardom, you're going to be what we call a crossover star. Coach Rock, you know what I'm talking about. They know
when Bill do all that talking, they gonna get all that, attention, bro. That's just Bill be pulling up to these platforms, bro.
No, I'm not saying he don't. I'm saying I don't know if that's good for them. That's all I'm saying.
It's been working, BVO. They've been making tons of money.
Has it really been working?
Yeah, they've been undisputed. They made tons of money. What more you want?
Man, we haven't heard. I probably can put together Devin's whole career, maybe one video of him talking, bro. Maybe one.
Hey, BVO, can I interject for a second?
Go ahead.
We never get on the fact of talking about dudes that be ducking in the sport, but can we get on other dudes that be ducking in other situations? Like my brother Prize Fighter, man. He's a great dude. Been on my channel. You know what I'm saying? We definitely cook. I can't wait till.
Salute to my brother CDK, man. Salute to my brother CDK. That's who called. I'm gonna call you right back after this show, man.
What up,
With
Los?
that 20 piece, man. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, Los.
I would love for Prize Fighter to stop running from ducking me from this undisputed. I would love for him to stop ducking me.
Oh, you're talking about the game.
Oh man, I'm trash at that joint. Play me in Fight Night too. I play you in Fight Night.
I play Madden too.
I'm trash in that too. I'm trash.
But let me say this though, man, because you know a game I love playing, and Coach Wright, you're gonna probably laugh when I say this. I love playing that golf game, man. That golf game is hard, man. I play the golf game so much it's crazy. But D-Free, let me ask you this, because we can have this conversation because you know what I mean when I say this stuff. D-Free, what do you think about these guys still not really talking for themselves? You think that's gonna hurt them long term?
It could have some type of effect for them. I mean, we see like now when Tank Davis is talking for himself, he really gets kind of messed up with his words because he's still not comfortable talking in front of the cameras. So talking in front of the cameras take a lot of practice and a lot of preparing to do that. If you so used to somebody else doing it for you, when it's time for you to do it, it's going to be something new and it's going to be foreign. You're going to have to practice at it. So it can be bad for them, but I think these guys, Brian Norman, I think he talks
Took the
when he
just do.
needs to. I think he talks when he needs to. I think Devin talks when he needs to. I think their fathers are just doing what they done to get their sons to where they at. But when Devin needs to talk, he can talk. Same thing with Brian Norman. I seen Brian Norman do interviews when his father was not around, and he talked just fine. Same thing with Devin. So I don't think it'd be a problem for them. I mean, but it can be for some other guys coming up in the sport of boxing or coming up in some other sporting activities. If you got somebody always talking for you, you're not used to talking. When it's time for you to talk, it's going to be foreign to you.
I'll say this, man. I always take time. This, man. Shout out to my mentor, Just Do, man, the brother that put me on YouTube. Used to let me rock on his show, man, before I had a show. So shout out to Just. And you know what? We almost at 6,000. And I'll tell you this, man. Without Miss BVO, people like my man Just Do, that wouldn't have happened, man. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that helped me do this, man, because I didn't do it alone, man. But I'm gonna say this. One of the things I always get me though, Free, and it's because I like Devin. I just don't get why he hasn't worked on him talking more.
Can I answer that question for you?
Why do you want them to talk when they're supposed to be fighting?
Hold on 1 second. No, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying, and I'll let you get in on this.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because you guys got to remember, we just seen the press conference, and the stars of the show was the dads. This is the thing. Either Devin is not talking, or he giving you a quote from Floyd, or he's soft spoken. I just don't think for what he could be. I just really hope that he do better at that, man. And y'all could call it a criticism, but that's how you're gonna reach his full potential. Is he's the one talking. If he's the one calling guys up. You guys remember when Bernard Hopkins gave his phone number out on right live and living color on TV? You guys remember when Bernard Hopkins said, I want to fight now, today. Or remember Roy asked Roy, when you gonna fight Bernard? He said, I already beat him. I don't gotta fight him. I beat him. We gotta hear that from Devin. We ain't really got no quotables from Devin. What quotables do we really have from Devin? You know what I'm saying?
Can I step in here
now?
Go
ahead. Go ahead.
Sometimes your fighting speaks for you. You know what I'm saying? And your record speaks for you. And I remember, if anybody's familiar with the WWF, WWE, when you got talkers on the mic, say Paul Heyman, when Paul Heyman was talking for Brock Lesnar, all Lesnar has to do is go in there and destroy you, and Paul Heyman does all the talking. Last time I checked, Bill Haney gets paid for talking for Devin Haney. That's as part of his job description. And Brian Norman Sr. should be getting paid the same, because he showed up and he showed out. All due respect to him, he earned his paycheck. But when you have the type of money to have somebody be your mouthpiece, that happens. Like you have dudes in the NBA, they have PR people, and people with money, they have PR people to speak for you. And that's what money do. Did that answer the question for you?
No, I get what you said. It's a conversation that I kind of want to get going, because I just think if you're going to be a superstar, Sugar Ray Leonard was a talker. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali was Floyd was I'm just saying, in order to be as great as they want to as they want to be in their career, they got to talk more. And y'all can say BVO being hard. No, I'm being honest. You got to be able to talk. That's what's so cool about what you see with Keith. Keith is just coming up, and he already got media training. He's gonna do well, because you got to be able to talk. I mean, you can tell Keith ain't no loud, outspoken dude, but he'll get up there and talk to you. That's what I mean when I say we got to see that.
And you're right.
We got to see that.
I don't see Norman Jr., Haney, or none of them getting on the mic like Ric Flair, or none of them type dudes. I think they're just all business. Just, okay, I paid you to do this. It's all business. Let's go. I talk when I need to, but I'm really talking with my left and my right fist. That does all the talking.
Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that. But let me ask you guys this, and I'm gonna start with Free, because he always bring up this guy that want to go around from there. What you think about Ben Rodriguez, man, about to get a third belt and maybe become undisputed pretty soon? What you think about that?
Say that again?
I said, what do you think about Ben Rodriguez about to get a third belt in his division and hopefully push to become undisputed. What do you think about that?
I mean, Bam Rodriguez. I mean, he's the best guy at 115. I think he needs to unify all the belts. I don't think he needs to fight anybody else outside of a champion because he needs to be out of that division within the next year. That man needs to be out of that division. He's been in that division. I think Bam Rodriguez moved up and then moved back down. So yeah, he needs to get out of that division and move up and start fighting some bigger guys, some tougher competition. But I think Bam Rodriguez will be undisputed before the end of next year, as long as he goes after the champion. Because outside of Bam Rodriguez, nobody at 115 is really known like that. So
Yeah.
they're going to have, if they want a big payday, they're going to have to get in the ring with Bam Rodriguez. Nobody else at 115. I can't even tell you who else is at 115 outside of Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah, I hate to say I can't tell you either because all the old guys, he already beat them. But go ahead. Who's up next?
All the guys we know, they already moved up. So Bam Rodriguez is the only person I know at 115.
Anybody want to go want to answer that? Go ahead. It's open floor.
Can you ask the question one more time? And I got you.
No, what I was hold on, what
it was about Bam Rodriguez, right?
No, I was saying, do you think it'd be good for Bam to become undisputed soon?
It's always going to be good for a champion to become undisputed because Bam would be the light of the division, which he already is. They speak very, very highly of Bam Rodriguez. So just being undisputed will help his campaign for when he move up to the next weight class. So it'll definitely help, you know what I'm saying, get him more notoriety, up those paychecks, you know what I'm saying, and give him a bigger spotlight than he already has. He kind of got caught between a rock and a hard place, being on the card that he's in now, being on there with a Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr., David Benavidez, and Anthony Yarde, you know what I'm saying, and a young Abdullah Mason. So he got caught in a rock and a hard place, but he's here for a reason, and it's a star-studded card because the man has put the work in. And like I say, just being undisputed can't do nothing but pad his stats and add some extra zeros onto the paycheck.
Yeah. What you say about that, Price?
Say it again.
I said, what do you think about Bam? Do you think about Bam? He about to get a third belt, like he about to become undisputed pretty soon. What do you think about that?
I mean, I rock with Bam, you know. I wish for the best for him, you know. If he gets to be undisputed, that would be great for his career. Most people already got him on a pound for pound BVO. I mean, it's kind of hard not to put him up there, but I mean, I rock with Bam.
He top five. I think he a little high.
He ain't top five. Nah, he ain't no top five now. He could be at the back of the list, but
he
top
got the
five
Ring
is
magazine.
tough.
He got the Ring magazine in WBC.
I mean,
come on, man. I mean, I
them
probably have him
the belts that matter. Them the belts that matter.
I probably have him
WBC.
anywhere from 7 to 10 because he's still green to me.
Green? What you mean green?
Like he's still like learning on a job. Like
you don't remember when he came in your town? When you at that fight when he came in your town and stole the show?
Man, listen.
Bam Rodriguez is not green.
Bam stole the show in Philly, man.
I think he's still green.
Nah, he's not green. I can tell you that right now. He ain't green. It just ain't nobody at the division.
Maybe that's what it is. I rock with Bam though.
Y'all remember Bam started out at 118, then went down to like 112.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was at 118. He went down. So yeah, he definitely need to get out of that division because it ain't nobody there.
He went down to 118 because he had a hard fight.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he like the weirdest like anomaly I ever seen. I don't know how he's making that weight. That dude is huge, man.
Oh, Bam Rodriguez?
Yeah.
He's like 5'4", 5'3" or something. He's short.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about his height. I'm talking about his body. He about the same
in person.
He about the same size as Manny Pacquiao. I'm just saying I don't know how he's making that low weight. I don't know how he's making that.
Yeah, Manny
Pacquiao started off that small.
Listen, the same way Devin Haney came down from 180 to finna make 147.
You remember Manny Pacquiao started off at like 108.
Brother said 180. What's going on, brother Bernard? How you feeling, man?
What's going on, good brothers? How y'all doing?
All right.
So we just talking some boxing, man. I don't know if you seen Bam Rodriguez is about to get a third belt. It look like he's really about to push for undisputed. Do you think that's special to see this young guy about to go for undisputed already?
Anytime a fighter go for undisputed at any point in their career is special.
Yeah, because I was shocked to see he was doing that, man. I was shocked because he don't need to be undisputed. He already got the Ring magazine. You know what I mean? So he could just do what he want. But
This would be his
shout out to
second
him.
undisputed. Wouldn't it be his second one?
No, I don't think he's ever been undisputed before.
No, he never been undisputed before.
He been unified before, but he hasn't been undisputed before.
Yeah,
But he just beat he beat a lot of old dudes though. He beat like dudes that's like 100 and 200 years old, man.
Man, ain't nobody down there, but Japanese and Filipinos and a little bit of Mexicans.
Nobody down there.
Nobody down there.
But let me ask you guys this: I could not think of I think his name is the Rocket. Have you guys seen Oscar's new big black heavyweight man? They're saying he might be the next great one since Deontay Wilder. What do you guys think about him? What's the Rocket's name?
That man said big black heavyweight.
Yeah, what's his name, man?
Yeah, that was crazy.
What you mean when I say that was wrong?
You call that man a big black heavyweight. Why can't he just
That's
be
what
a
he
big
is. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Man, call man a big black heavyweight.
That's crazy.
But no, did I say something wrong? You see these guys? What did I say wrong? That's what he is.
You say something wrong every day, man. Cut it out.
He got a big old, he got a big old black one. Boy, you crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's shit crazy, bro.
Hey, yo, hey, what my grandmother said, y'all.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Y'all looking for something. Y'all know that big black. What's that big black?
I'm talking about, man, big old black.
I can't think of his name, man. His name is the Rocket.
Joshua Edwards. Joshua
Edwards. Yes, my bad. Joshua Edwards. That big black dude is gonna be nice. What do you guys think about Joshua Edwards?
Hey, salute to everybody on the panel, man. I gotta go be a father. So it's nice talking to y'all, man. See y'all later. Appreciate everybody.
We'll talk to you soon, Insane. Handle your business.
Nah, I like Joshua Edwards. I mean, he hasn't been in there with anybody yet, but from what I see, I think he has the goods. I need to see him in there with tougher competition. He got good footwork. He got good boxing ability. He got decent power. I think he might be what everybody expected Big Baby Anderson to be. But we need to see him in there with tougher competition because he hasn't been in there with anybody. I mean, everybody he's been in the ring with, he stopped them. So I need to see him in there with some tougher competition. He should be fighting somebody a little bit tougher in his next fight because the guy he was just in there with, he was just a human punching bag. I mean, he was short. I think he was like 5'6", 235 pounds. But
you cold, free.
I mean, he did. I mean, I know he wasn't truly 5'6", but that's what he looked like when he got in there.
He looked little though.
Yeah, he looked small, and he's a heavyweight. And I'm like, this dude is not going to do anything with this guy. And so I need.
He wasn't even throwing. He wasn't even throwing.
Yeah. But we might need to see him in there with a little bit tougher guys. I want to see what he looks like because it's hard to say because heavyweight is different than any other weight class because just about everybody at heavyweight is a puncher. So it doesn't take the best fighter to be able to show if a person is ready to get tougher competition because it's heavyweight. Anybody can land a big shot and hurt you. So I mean, it's not really. I don't really know any low level heavyweights. Most of the heavyweights that I know are either rising stars or they already a star.
Yeah, I think he should try to fight a guy like Richard Torres at some point. I like him, and you know, whenever Oscar get one of them guys like that, one of the big black dudes like that, he turned him into champions, man. You see what he did with Deontay Wilder.
I was thinking so. I was thinking Richard Torres, but they would never put him in there with Richard Torres because it does nothing for Richard Torres. It does something for him. But right now they're trying to build Richard Torres. Richard Torres can't come off of fighting guys like the last two guys that he fought, and then go fight a guy that's 6-0 and only been in 6 rounders or 8 rounders. They can't put him
Man,
in
he
the
went
ring.
life and death with them old dudes, man. He
Yeah,
went
but
life and death with them.
those are veterans that he was in there with. Those are not no upcoming fighters. He was in there with veterans. So I mean, you saying people go life and death? It's a difference when you in there with a veteran that knows how to survive than it is
So,
being in there with a prospect that don't really know what to do and they just getting beat up.
hey, salute to my homie from DC, man, my man Boxing Source. And definitely salute to my man Showtime Show and always showing love, man. But let me ask you this real quick, brother Bernard. Hey, when you see a guy, like and I know you guys know I'm a big fan of this guy, man. When you see a guy like Lara or Jennebeck, and then you see Terrence Crawford coming, how do you see that fight really playing out? Do you think this will really be like a step up or a step down in competition? Because I think no matter what Terrence do, if he was to fight Jennebeck and Lara, I think he won't get any credit because Lara's 100 years old and Jennebeck really ain't that good. What do you think about that? You think he'll get credit for going down?
I think you're gonna get credit for anything you do because he's established himself as the guy that's willing to take chances and risks. Lara, despite his age, continues to be a reigning world champion and continues to win. Janabek is a world champion. You have to remember, no matter how many belts you want to talk about, he holds one of the 5 belts that everybody wants to get. The WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, and the Ring Magazine. So as long as those guys are holding, only the elite guys hold them. It doesn't matter if you like them. Doesn't matter if you like their style. Only the elite guys hold them.
That's for sure. What you think about that, Coach Rock?
Coach Rock's not up here.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought he was up. What you think, then, Free?
No, I agree with Bernard. I think he's going to get credit because a lot of people know who Jennebeck is. They know who Lara is. They know who Lara's been in the ring with. And they've seen what Lara has been doing as of late. They've seen what Jennebeck has did to just about every opponent that he's been in the ring with. So even though people probably favor Bud, 90% of boxing fans is going to favor Bud in those fights. He's still going to get credit because anything can happen. Bud can get old overnight. He is 38 years old, so he can get old overnight. We don't know when Father Time is going to go up. So just because Bud is who he is doesn't mean that it's going to be an easy ride. And each one of those guys possess a challenge for Bud. Whether it's a hard challenge or it's an easy challenge, they all possess a challenge for Bud. Because if it was just Bud was just going to walk in there and walk through them, then it won't be no need of making a fight. They won't be talking about making a fight because it's no point in it. There's no money in it. But these guys possess a challenge. Lara, he's a veteran. He's a crafty veteran. He got power. He's sitting down on his punches. Jennebeck is a young guy with power. Even Carlos Adonis. Carlos Adonis is a durable guy. You saw what he did with Terrell. A lot of people believe he won that fight. I'm one of them. So each one of these guys possess a challenge for Bud. Like I said, Bud is getting old. He's 2 years younger than Lara. So when we say Lara's old, Bud is right up there with him.
Yeah. That's a fact. But shout out to my man Boxing Source. He dropped some news that I've heard as well. But you got, and I'm gonna start with Bernard on this, and then we're gonna go to Prize. What do you think about Canelo saying he want to fight Bud again? Is this a mistake?
Nah, why would it be a mistake? I can give you 100 million plus reasons why it's an amazingly great fight for Canelo. And you've never heard Bill Gates say I got too much money. So I can give you 100 million reasons why it's a great fight. I can give you 200 million reasons why him and Bud think it's a great fight. They're gonna get paid. It's called prize fighting. So that's what they're fighting for, the biggest prize available. And if that fight happens, it'll be the last fight we'll probably ever see where one guy or two guys make $100 million plus in one night.
Yeah, but Bud made $10 million to fight like that. I don't think he'll take $10 million again.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Both of them will make over $100 million.
Yeah, Bud ain't gonna get the same money he got the first time. He ain't gonna get that same money. He gonna get a
Wouldn't
lot more.
Canelo still be the A side?
Canelo can be the ace all he wants. Bud is not going to get the same exact money he got last time. See, what you fella realize is Canelo money is already put out there. We already know what Canelo's getting. The only person they have to get the money for is Bud. Canelo already knows what he's getting. He signed a contract with Turkey. Every fight for the next 4 fights, the 4-fight deal that he signed, every single fight he will be getting $100 million. So we already know what his money is. Turkey is going to give Bud his money. And Turkey already said it when they did the interview, when they was asking why was he only getting $10 million for the fight for Canelo. And Bud said Turkey wasn't there to negotiate my deal. He said if Turkey was there, I would have got a lot more money. So no, he's not going to get the same amount of money that he got before. And like I said, Canelo could be the A side, but that doesn't mean that Bud ain't going to get a lot more than what he got the first time.
That's a good point. What do you guys think about Martinez popping dirty for steroids? That shock you guys?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy to me. I was very shocked at that.
Did they
But then
confirm
again,
that yet? I thought it was a
yeah,
negative test. They
yeah,
confirmed it?
I heard it was
No,
rumors, but I did see it.
he
But I'm
popped
not
They
he
actually
popped
sure.
trying to
dirty
check the B
for
sample now.
he
Yeah,
popped dirty for Oscar rings, and they're waiting for the B sample. But we
that's what
already
he
know
had free
if he
Oshering.
popped dirty for the Oscar rings, the B sample gonna be dirty too.
I just say I think I'd rather wait till they get confirmation because without confirmation, we really only speculate.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, I can
I mean,
respect that.
I'll wait for the B sample to come out and then like. But I did see that headline though, where there's a possibility of Subriel Matias popping dirty, but I hope that's not the case. He gonna get
The one
stripped
guy said he
probably. It's gonna
wanted
be
to
bad
cancel
for
the
his
fight.
career.
I can't think of the guy's name, but his manager want them to cancel the fight.
I mean, they can only cancel the fight if both tests come back positive. Then he can cancel the fight, but you canceling the fight, you ain't getting paid. You ain't getting the belt. You ain't getting the belt unless you fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they could
Well, that
if he popped dirty on the second sample, then yeah, that belt probably end up getting stripped, and then he could fight somebody else for a vacant title. But it's crazy. Like I said, a lot of people popping dirty nowadays.
Yeah.
yeah, I think a lot of dudes is dirty, man. That's the bad
Hey,
part.
I gotta ask y'all a question. Y'all saw the face off between Devin Haney and Brian Norman. Was
Yeah.
it me? Was it me, or did y'all get the same feeling that you got watching Tevin Farmer do that to Kid Austin, and we saw what happened with the Tevin Farmer and Kid Austin fight? Because Tevin Farmer did the exact same thing, and Kid Austin did the exact same thing. I was like, hold up, this joint look too familiar. This joint look too familiar. One guy came in there overconfident and bouncing around. The other guy was just standing there looking at him, and then when they get into the fight, dude gets stopped in the first round. I'm like, oh, please don't let this go down like that. Do not let Devin get stopped in the first round. Now, if he gets stopped, he gets stopped. But I'm like, wow, this one is too eerie similar.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that, bro.
That's
I
the
think it was
first
just
vibe I
all. I think
got.
it was all to build up the fight. I don't think it was nothing more, nothing less. I think we
Never,
looking in too deep.
never seen Devin act like that though.
Yeah, I mean,
What'd you say, Bernard?
Me either, but
I
nevertheless.
think that Devin and Brian Norman are going to put on a spectacular fight. And I'm gonna tell you that the closer we get to it, I'm leaning towards a draw and fight of the year.
Mm,
wow.
Hmm.
I'm not mad at that. Now, I
yeah.
did make my my prediction, and I picked Devin with a unanimous decision. Slightly. I don't think he's gonna wash Brian Norman or anything. But I still for some reason I got a funny feeling that Brian Norman might end up pulling this fight out.
I just don't see it, man. It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense because you got to think like Devin is the draw. Why would they?
No. I'm not talking about Brian Norman pulling it out on the scorecard. I'm
Oh,
saying
you talking
Brian
about knocking?
Norman,
Oh, okay.
you can knock him out, but I mean, you see, when you saying Devin is the draw, you don't see it, then you looking for somebody to get cheated.
No,
You
I
looking
didn't
for
say
somebody
that, free.
because
Yo,
if it's on the up and up, then you should be able to see Brian Norman can win that fight.
He definitely
ah,
can win.
Hey, you see on the Turk cards, you ain't getting that foolishness. Rolly was definitely the super B side against Ryan Garcia, and he won a decision.
Yup,
yeah, he
unanimous.
did.
Yeah, Ryan didn't do nothing in that fight. That was easy to score.
It could be a similar effect. I mean, Devin can get hit with a shot and say, "Hold up," and start thinking about the whole Ryan Garcia situation. So I mean, it could be a similar. You never know what happens when you get hit in the mouth and get knocked down, and your head is spinning. You might go out. He might go out there and say, and turn into Charlo and say, "Hey, I'm not getting knocked out. At least I didn't get knocked out."
I hope he don't do that.
You think Devin would? I don't think Devin would do that.
I didn't say he would.
That's funny, but I don't
I
think he
said you
would.
never know. I said you
Yeah, I
never
don't think
know.
that's the case.
You
Now
never know.
I think Devin is one of the few dudes that you're gonna have to flatline him. He's not going away until he gets flatlined. I just think that's how he is. Because he'll
Hmm
tackle you, he'll wrestle, he'll do everything he gotta do
He
before
said
you
wrestle.
yeah. He'll do everything he gotta do. And I'm not saying that to laugh him off. I'm saying I respect the fact that Shawty willing to go out on the shield. And every time he step up to a tougher fight.
Yeah,
Hmm
no.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to turn into Charlo. I'm just saying you never know when people get rocked. You never know what the side effects of a person when they get rocked because everybody react differently. So we never thought that Charlo would do what he did going in there with Canelo. We thought Charlo would go out on the shield, but we saw something different.
Yeah, he definitely didn't do that.
He definitely didn't.
I mean, I picked Canelo to win the fight anyway, but I just didn't think Charlo would do what he did. I thought Charlo would go out on the shield, similar to what Earl did. Earl went down. He went down swinging. He was like, "Nah, dog, what are you stopping the fight
Earl
for?"
built different. Hey,
Yeah,
but
Hmm
He built different. You see,
hmm
like I said, I respect the Charlos for everything they've done in their career. But you see, sometimes when push comes to shove, them dudes don't shove back. Caleb Plant slapping. Caleb Plant would have boy. Caleb Plant would have slapped a lot of other people. They'd have been fighting that night for free.
oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Caleb Plant would have made it out of that way out, or that back room wherever they was at.
And
He
then
wouldn't have made it out.
in the same day, the other Charlo brother whooped on the other Charlo wife. That all happened in one day.
And then y'all remember when Danny Jacobs caught up with him in the hallway a couple of years ago. Danny said, "I've been
Uh-huh.
looking for you."
He
He
said,
started stuttering until his
"Ooh."
brother got there. So
Hmm
sometimes you could be a great boxer, but your push to shove ain't there when it comes to somebody. Like Riddick Bowe said, "I won't punch you in the mouth to see if you tough. I'm gonna slap
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Riddick was a slapper, man. Hey, but I'll say this, man. Before we get out of here, man, I'm really hoping this will be a good fight. Suiting my brother Crush coming through, so my brother Bentley coming through. I'll say this. I just hope that we get a good fight, man. That's the most important thing. And I hope, like I think he said something that was really true, that it's about to be a whole new group of champions coming out, man.
Hey
Yeah.
BBO,
Go
I
ahead.
can't wait
I
for
didn't
him either.
I didn't even realize it. It never even crossed my mind until you put that post up that everybody is undefeated except for Anthony Yarde. He's the only one that's got 3 losses. Everybody else
Yeah,
on that card is undefeated. I
yeah,
ain't even think about it.
Hey,
yeah.
the way he gonna get beat, that one night is gonna equal 6 losses, so he'll have 10 losses.
You know, hold on, but no, you got like he fighting Superman, man.
He might as well be Superman. Might as well be Superman. The Mexican monster is gonna do something real ugly to that kid. They might call social services, man, because that's gonna get ugly. Like they might call social services on that man.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what.
But you know what? Hey, T just said that. You all right. That is funny. When I seen that stat where they said how I would say it was everybody's 100 and something to 3, and all 3 was Yarde. But I thought Devin lost. What did they do? They took the loss off?
No, it was a no contest. Yeah.
Oh,
When they put
do
it
that?
when they put a no contest, it doesn't count towards your wins or losses. It's a no contest. The
I
fight never
thought
happened.
but I thought you gotta get disqualified like Roy did for something like that.
They did. The boxing
Oh, they
association.
disqualified Ryan? Oh, okay.
The boxing association. They ruled it a no contest. It was similar to what Lamont Roach was trying to get with Tank. It just they didn't rule in favor for Lamont Roach. If they would have ruled in favor for Lamont Roach, it would have been a no contest. They wasn't going to rule. They wasn't going to overrule and give Lamont Roach the win. They would have ruled it a no contest. But they didn't rule in his favor. So it went down as a flaw on his Tank's resume. But as far as Devin Haney, when they ruled in favor of Devin Haney, they ruled it a no contest because Ryan won. That's why you don't see Ryan with that win. Ryan still had the same amount of wins he had before he got in there with Devin Haney.
Yeah, I'll tell you this though, man. I don't understand. They giving Ryan a fight against what's the guy's name?
Mario
Barrios. That's crazy. So you get beat dead, and then you come right back to a championship fight.
I love it. I love it.
Why you say that, man?
I don't like it at all.
I love it because I listen to all the critics, all the fans, even a couple of your panelists say why Jaleel don't deserve a fight. And I love the fact that they made a fight and nobody's talking bad about that on the panel. For a guy if you look back at his last 4 fights, it was subpar, Osterray, loss. Those are his last 4 fights. You talking about he deserves a title fight? You're talking about nobody's going to say a word about it, but you said Jaleel didn't deserve one? Oh, I love it. I'm a Ryan fan on that one. Give him his title shot. Give him his title shot. I want to hear what these people say now. A tank loss, cheating, Osterrain, loss. Come on, man.
Yeah, once I saw that little clip from Ryan, and then I heard that it was official, I said I already got it in my queue to do a video. My video will be dropping tomorrow about that.
Hey, salute to my brother Greg Hackett, man. I appreciate you always supporting me. I'm gonna be in Philly real soon, man. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it either be February or March, but we gonna be in Philly, man. I gotta get to Philly, man.
Oh, y'all need to be in Philly January 9th.
What's January 9th?
Huh?
Who fight January 9th?
Liasia.
Oh, that's right, she do fight. Salute to Liasia, man. That's right, she do fight.
Yep.
Shout out to Coach Mike, man. And you know the cool thing about it? They bringing her slow. Let me ask you this real quick before we go, Brother Bernard. Why do people bring up these fighters so slow if there's money to be made right now?
Because they want to get a champion. I mean, some fighters are on a window that they put themselves on. But if you're in a situation where you got a good promoter and whatever you can say about a promoter, they have great eyes for talent. When they don't move a fighter fast, is because they realize the talent level is not there for speed racing, but it may be there for a longevity career.
Yeah, a lot of these younger fighters, man, they really be moving them like snails. You be thinking like, man, why y'all moving them so slow, man? Let them do their thing. Let's see what they can really do. You know what I mean? But that's just how I go. Shoot, my brother said, I really don't know who that Brian Norman is, but I believe he's going to be Devin Haney. He's going to beat Devin Haney because Devin is the last fighter, and he's a C+ fighter. Honestly, none of these guys today that we're watching, that's why I don't watch these fighters no more. Boxing is a rigged sport. Boxing is not even a sport. You gotta get off the drugs, man. I think boxing is a great sport. Just somebody in the chat. He said, "What kind of fight is Benavidez against? Why the heck is he even fighting Yarde?" I don't. You know what? I can't disagree with you.
Yarde was the best available.
No, that wasn't no fight. That ain't no
Smith
fight.
didn't want to fight. BVO didn't want to fight. Artur's hurt. No, they said BVO's got a back injury. Artur, I don't know what he's doing. The next best available guy. Yeah, okay, he got to fight, so he's unavailable. That's my point. The reason
why he's fighting Yarde is because Demetrius Bivol declined the fight. He wanted to have a rematch with Arthur in Russia. So they wanted to have a trilogy in Russia. So that's why David Benavidez is the WBC champion, because he had to drop his belt because he was a mandatory. So he had to drop that belt, and David Benavidez became the champion. That's the reason why he's fighting Anthony Yarde, because Demetrius Bivol dropped the belt.
I'm disappointed in this fight though, because the card is super overmatched. What you think, Bernard? That's not good, man. The card is super duper overmatched, man. I know people won't say that, but outside of Devin and Brian, come on, man, ain't no fight on that.
Man, this a good fight card. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the Yarde and Benavidez fight. That's super overmatched.
I mean, everybody's overmatched when they get in there with the Mexican monster. So it don't matter who they put in there with the Mexican monster. Everybody's overmatched with the Mexican monster. Benavidez is the best big man out there right now. He the best big man. And everybody knows it. He's the most avoided big man. Ain't nobody in a rush to jump in there with him. That's the Mexican monster for a reason, man. He got speed, power, size, amazingly great looks, all that stuff, man. He got everything it takes to be a golden boy.
I can't say these guys are overly matched, because none of these guys really fought elite fighter to say, okay, yeah, these guys are overly matched, except for maybe, the closest one is David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde. Those are the only two that fought close to elite fighters. Everybody else fought mediocre fighters. So to say that these guys are overly matched, we don't know that. We believe who we think is going to win, but this is boxing. Anybody can win on any given night. But all these guys are undefeated except for Anthony Yarde. Every last one of these guys are undefeated. Yeah, you might not have known these guys, might not have seen them fight, but they beat everybody that they put in front of them.
I can respect that, man. I'm not gonna hate on the card. It is a good card. You know what, man? I really hope Yarde get blessed by God and beat David Benavidez. I don't see it happening, but David Benavidez got to go. We got to get him out of there, man. Somebody got to beat him, man. I'm praying with Yarde, man.
Man, how you gonna go against the Mexican Greek god, man? Come on, man. How you gonna go against the Mexican Greek god? You can't do that, man.
I can't stand Benavidez, man. That dude is all that.
Because he a winner? Because he a winner?
Because he made Canelo tuck tail and go the opposite way. That's why he don't like Benavidez.
Why are you saying that, Free?
Because he did. He made that man tuck tail. That man was in line to fight Canelo Alvarez. This man, Canelo Alvarez, said, nah, I'm going to fight Edgar Berlanga. And then after him, I'm going to fight Jaime Munguia. And you telling me those guys was a better fight than David Benavidez. He would have made way more money fighting David Benavidez than both those fights combined.
I mean, You reaching, Free. You reaching because I still don't understand how David Benavidez had the right to call Canelo out. Like, that was crazy. Now, if Canelo said he wanted to have a passionate torch fight like Oscar did with Chavez, that's different. But don't call me out like that. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what gave him a right to call Canelo out. When Canelo said he wanted to fight at 168. Once you step into his division, he could call whoever he want to call out. You in his division. He was there before you. So once you got in that division, it gave him every right to call him out. Not only that, but he became your number one contender. That gave him even more of a right to call him out.
I mean, come on. This is the thing. But no, you know what I mean. He didn't. He should have waited, man. Like, you up here making Canelo look bad with these call outs, bro. He making Canelo look.
That man waited 3 years. He waited 3 years. That man Canelo said, "How about all you guys fight each other and I fight the winner?" Remember, when he fought Boo Boo Andrade, Mauricio Sulaiman said, "The winner of this will be the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez." What happened to that?
I mean, Canelo, the dude is too big. Why can't you just accept that, Free? He's too big.
Why they didn't strip Canelo like they stripped Demetrius Bivol?
He the A side.
No, it's because they know where the money was, and they know Canelo Alvarez would never fight David Benavidez, and they wanted to keep Canelo undisputed as long as they can possibly can.
I mean, you're making it seem like they protected Canelo. I think that's
They are. They are. They most definitely. Most definitely. I'm not making it seem.
You gonna stand on that?
Exactly that.
You standing on that?
I'm standing on it 10 toes down, and if I had 12 toes, it'd be 12 toes down.
Hey, I'm gonna bring that up. I got that written down on my mental Rolodex, man.
I don't care. You can bring it up. You can bring it up with Canelo. You can bring it up with Ray S. What's his name? His trainer's name.
Who's training?
Canelo's trainer.
Oh, Reynoso, Eddie Reynoso.
Yeah, Ray Reynoso. You can bring it up with him. You can bring it up with Turkey. You can bring it up with whoever. I'm gonna say y'all protected Canelo Alvarez from David Benavidez. I don't care who it is.
Hey, all I can say is this, man. Salute to everybody that's coming in the building. I appreciate everybody. Salute to my big brother Bernard. Salute to my brother Free. Salute to Prize. And we'll be back for what's the name of that? For the David Benavidez.
You're not doing Pro Box? They got a card on tomorrow.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I tap into it though.
No,
we got a big fight on Saturday.
I got a big, and I'm trying to take my wife on a date tomorrow. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do that because I know all day Saturday I'm gonna be stuck in the house, man, doing that fight. So.
Yep.
But on that note, man, salute to everybody for coming, and I appreciate any and everybody that support us, man. And y'all keep watching, man. We growing. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network, and we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.